Thank you so much. Thank you. Good evening, everybody. You heard the second sitting for The Last Supper, followed by Art for Art's Sake. Art for Art's Sake, money for God's sake. My dad used to say that to me, so thanks for the song title, Dad. So this next song is a song written by Eric Stewart and Lol Cream. Life is a Minestrone.
She takes the mickey out of all my problems.
This next song is from our Deceptive Benz album. Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Judge. The morning Judge has a very special significance in my life. It was actually nearly 49 years ago, on the occasion of the making of the video that went with that single, or was also the day that I met young Graham here to join this lovely band. Right? Very good day for me.
Good day for me too.
Okay, we're going to go back to the very first 10cc album now. This is a song written by Kevin Godley and Clockwork Creep. It's a real favourite of ours. It's called The Dean and I.
It was going back to
us all the way back in 1972. And about a year later, Kev and Lowell wrote a song for the Sheep music album. Of course, they were still young men at the time. They were in their early 20s, and they were trying to imagine what it'd be like to still be shaking their booty under the bright lights, in their 30s, maybe their 40s, maybe their 50s.
50s is pushing it.
What about their 60s?
I believe it is.
Could.
I think they know.
We won't take that. We do the math. Old wild men.
Where are my boys? They are in deepest water. Where are they now? They are over the hill and far away, but they are broken men who lie low, waiting for miracles. Oh, men of rock and roll, hey, bearing music. Where are they now? They are over here and far away, but they still gonna play guitar on dead strings. No drums, they play and play to pass the time. The old wild men, old wild men, old wild men, waiting for miracles. Lord have mercy on the many. Lord have mercy on the few. Lord have mercy on the many. Lord have mercy on me and on you.
Beautiful, beautiful song there by Kev and Lowell. Kevin Lowell, I think, had a well-deserved reputation for writing fabulous lyrics. Fabulous, but occasionally very wacky. He did write a wacky lyric. And I think none came wackier than this next song. It was also written for the Sheep music album. And it was conceived as a dialogue between an aeroplane and a bomb on that aeroplane. Clockwork Creep. I'm a clockwork creep, and I can't get to sleep. They wind me up and let me go, and I can't unwind, going out of my mind. My time is coming to you. I'm a jumbo jet with a brand new set.
that's born upon the wind. A cardboard suitcase in your hand. The one soon returns to find the color of the grass is just the same on the other side of the track.
Thank you. Thank you so much. That was Feel the Benefit from our Deceptive Ben's album. That album was recorded after Kevin Godley and Lowell Green had left the band. There were three of us went into the studio to make that album. Myself, Eric Stewart, and on the drums, Paul Burgess. Thank you so much, thank you. The idea for this next song came about while we were on our way to a gig in New York City. We were driving through the financial district of New York. And we crossed over a very famous street in the financial district of New York and came up with the idea for this song, the Wall Street Shuffle.
believe we're actually on Wall Street. This one here. Wow. Wall Street, am I right? This is Wall Street.
Hey, well, even more poignant. Okay, this next song is a new song. It's a song that I wrote about the James Webb Space Telescope. Okay, wonderful thing, launched Christmas of 2021. I started following it on the NASA website, looking at these most amazing pictures that it was sending back, and wrote a song about it, sent it to Andrew at my record company. Andrew said the song is fantastic, obviously. So he said, you should ask Brian May from Queen to play on the record. Why? Well, because not only is Brian's a brilliant guitarist, but he's also an astronomer and an astrophysicist, so it seemed to make sense. I sent the song to Brian. He came back to me right away. He said, I love the song, I want to play on it, which he does. He plays lead guitar, the backing vocals. He was very involved in the whole production of the record. Now then, Brian May is not. But Rick Fenn is. Oh yeah. So we hope you like the song. It's called Floating in Heaven. It's time for me to say goodbye and search for pastures new. Our future lies above the clouds, beyond the sky so blue. I've never seen the moon so white, I've never seen the sun so bright. I'm floating in heaven, I'm so high. And now the world's so far away, the planets I'll explore. The promise of a brand new day, and all that came before. Oh yeah. I look down on our earthly home. It makes our troubles seem so small. I'm floating in heaven, I'm so high. I will send you signals from above, from places never seen before. I will travel for 1,000,000 miles to find what we've been searching for. Seen the light so clear, I've never seen the stars so near. I'm floating in heaven, I'm so high. Wave the world goodbye. Thank you so much, Floating in Heaven. This This next song needs no introduction. Please welcome to the front of the stage once again. You saw him before playing bass guitar, now he's going to play the electric guitar. He sings, he plays the keyboards. Keith Hayman. Okay, this is another song written by Eric and Lowell. Silly Love.
You're for something completely silly.
Thank you so much. I'm Not in Love, written by myself and Eric Stewart. Thank you so much for that. May I reintroduce to you, please, on keyboards, vocals, electric guitar and bass guitar, Keith Heyman. Thank you. On vocals, keyboards, percussion, electric guitar, bass guitar, acoustic guitar, mandolin. Is that it? Andy Park. Thank you. On lead guitar, vocals and acoustic guitar, someone that's been with the 10cc band from the very, very early days. My very dear friend, Rick Ben. When 10cc first went on the road back in 1973, this gentleman was with us. I'm very happy to say he's still with us. On the drums, Paul Burgess.
that he is on the bass guitar, electric guitar, acoustic guitar, and vocals. But I think so importantly, the man who's written or co-written so many of these fabulous songs that I never get tired of playing. Man, I'm proud to have stood shoulder to shoulder with for nearly 50 years, my buddy. The maestro himself, the captain, El Capitan. All right? The Grand Fromage himself, Graham Norman.
Very kind. Thank you so much. Okay, this next song we're going to do was a massive hit all over the world, except for here in America. However, some of you may know it, and if you do, please join in the chorus. It goes like this. Concentrated on trucking right. I heard a dog was beside a green, and now I'm down in a state of fright. I suffer faces, one back, a brother from the gutter. They look me up and down a bit and turn to each other. one song that we haven't done yet, and we must do, a most important song for 10cc. Our very first single released back in 1972. That song was called Donna, and tonight we're going to do Donna a cappella.
Sit down, you make me stand up. Donna waited by the telephone. Donna waited for the phone to ring. Donna, you make me break up. You make me break down. Break down, you make me break up. Meanwhile, waiting by the telephone. Donna waited for the phone to ring. Hello, darling, yes I love you, darling, yes I love you. Donna, you make me stand up. Make me sit down, sit down. You make me stand up. Donna, I stand on my head through. Oh, Donna waited by the telephone. Waiting for the Donna waited till the phone to ring.
Thank you so much. Okay, we do have one more song. Thank you so much. We've had a great time playing for you tonight, and we hope you've enjoyed it as much as we've enjoyed being here. Thank you. So, if you feel like getting up and rocking up with this one, please do. Here we go.
Darling,
Come on the keyboards. There's the keyboards.